In a world full of burdens, it's often the quiet, invisible weights that press on us the most. Worries, regrets, and dreams we keep hidden deep inside can make every step feel harder. But the moment we learn to release even a fraction of that heaviness, a gentle calm replaces the strain. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing ourselves one breath at a time and opening our hearts to new possibilities. Once, in a quiet monastery nestled in the hills, lived a young monk who had only recently joined the order. Yet, despite the silence around him, his heart was restless. His past was haunted by pain, family conflicts, a troubled childhood, disappointments that never healed. These memories clung to him, even in this sacred place. He saw problems everywhere, even where there were none. His mind, trapped in endless overthinking, turned simple things into storms. One day, unable to endure it any longer, he went to his master and pleaded, "Master, I am weary. My past won't let me go. I keep thinking about everything. What happened? What is happening? I cannot find peace. Please guide me." The master smiled and said, "Come with me." He led the young monk outside and pointed toward a distant hill. "Do you see that small hut on the top? An old monk lives there, our most senior. He left the monastery years ago to seek peace through solitude. He holds the answer you seek." Eager for clarity, the young monk wasted no time. He climbed down from the monastery, beginning his trek across hills and rocks, through winding paths toward the lonely hut. After a long, exhausting climb, he arrived. The old monk was in deep meditation. The young monk waited in silence until the old master opened his eyes. He bowed deeply. "Master, my heart is heavy. I cannot forget my past. It brings me suffering. I want to be free. I will show you the way," he said. "But first, come with me to the village below. A disciple has invited us for the midday meal." The young monk nodded. As they prepared to leave, the old monk picked up a large, heavy stone and placed it before him. "Carry this with you," he said. The young monk hesitated, but obeyed. He lifted the heavy rock onto his shoulder, thinking it must have symbolic meaning. He carried it with resolve. But soon, the weight began to press down. His arms ached. His legs shook. Sweat dripped from his brow. Every step was a struggle, and all the while, the old monk walked ahead with ease, empty-handed, smiling. The young monk wanted to let go of the stone, but he thought, "Perhaps this is part of my test. I must endure." He kept going, suffering more with every step. By the time they reached the foot of the mountain, he collapsed, breathless, aching all over. To his surprise, he saw the old monk sitting beneath a tree, smiling peacefully. "Master," the young monk gasped, "why are you smiling?" "I am in pain. This rock made the journey unbearable. Please, tell me the lesson. How was your journey?" "Terrible," the young monk said. "The rock was too heavy. It made everything harder." The old monk nodded. "Then why didn't you put it down?" The young monk froze. "But you told me to carry it." The old monk smiled gently. "I told you to pick it up, but I never said you had to carry it the whole way. You could have let go at any time, but you chose to suffer, believing it was required." In that moment, something clicked. The young monk understood. This journey is your life, and the rock is your past, your regrets, your pain, your memories. You've carried them for so long, making every step harder. But like the rock, you can set them down whenever you choose. Why suffer when you don't have to? Tears welled in the young monk's eyes. He dropped the rock, and the instant it hit the ground, he felt a strange, profound lightness. Not just in his body, but in his soul. The old monk placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "The past is gone. The only thing keeping it alive is you. Let go, and peace will find you." That day, the young monk learned the most powerful lesson of his life. We often carry the weight of our past, our pain, our regrets, believing we must bear them forever. But But the truth is, the past only holds power when we choose to carry it. Like the young monk and the stone. The moment we decide to drop our burdens, we set ourselves free. Life becomes lighter, easier, and far more beautiful. Let go, and peace will follow.